10 different types of deer around the world. While not many of us can differentiate them, there are multiple types of deer spread all over the globe. Want to know more about these wonderful animals? Deer are one of the most extensively distributed animals across the world. Known for their magnificent antlers and noble and gentle appearance, different deer breeds worldwide share a lot in common. However, there are ways to differentiate them from their horns adaptation, tail color, and nature. With at least 43 known deer species globally, there's a lot to learn about these wonderful animals. White-tailed deer. The white-tailed deer is the most heavily populated species in North America. However, their range extends from Canada to the southern part of the Peruvian mountains. Interestingly, this deer species changes its color from tan or brown in summer to grayish in winter. Additionally, you can identify the white-tailed deer through its white color on its throat, its stomach, around its nose and eyes, as well as the lower side of its tail. A male deer weighs between 130 to 300 pounds, while a female weighs between 100 to 200 pounds. Diet. The white-tailed deer feeds on plants, following well-used trails to its feeding location. The middle-sized animal feeds during the early morning hours and in the late afternoon. This deer's diet changes depending on the season and its habitat. For instance, the deer eats green plants during summer and spring, and consumes twigs of woody plants and buds during winter. Mule deer are social animals that usually stay in groups. The animals live in a multi-generation family of related females and their offspring. Mule deer get their name from their big mule-like ears, which they can independently move to survey their environs for sounds of would-be danger. The mule deer boasts of a unique black forehead that contrasts with a light gray face. Furthermore, the mule deer turns tannish brown during summer and brownish gray in winter. The animals, mostly found in the Stony Mountains coniferous forests, can grow up to 3 feet high at the shoulder and weigh between 100 to 300 pounds. Hog deer. A member of the Cervidae family, the hog deer has its roots in northern India, Pakistan, and the mainland southeast of Asia. However, hog deer were also introduced in various other regions like Sri Lanka, the USA, and Australia. The low and stocky animals with a muscular body derive its name from its habit of running with its head down in a hog-like manner. Caribou deer are commonly found in the northern regions of North America. This deer species, typically known as reindeer when tamed, belongs to a vast group of hoofed, ungulate mammals known as artiodactyls. This is the only deer species where both females and males grow antlers. However, males have more extensive and more branched out antlers as compared to the females. Caribou deer measures approximately 2.2 meters in length and 1.5 meters shoulder height. Caribou deer are commonly found in the northern regions of North America. This deer species, typically known as reindeer when tamed, belongs to a vast group of hoofed, ungulate mammals known as artiodactyls. This is the only deer species where both females and males grow antlers. However, males have more extensive and more branched out antlers as compared to the females. Caribou deer measures approximately 2.2 meters in length and 1.5 meters shoulder height. The northern Pudu is the smallest type of deer across the world. It has a small rounded body, short spike-like antlers, and thin, delicate legs. The wild mammal weighs from 26 to 30 pounds when mature. The males are usually bigger than the females. Additionally, the deer comes with a dense and thick dark brown colored coat. This acts as a perfect defense against harsh elements in the habitats they reside. Habitat. This deer species is mostly found in locations with a warm climate, such as Argentina, Peru, Chile, and Ecuador. They hide in the dense forest, but often come out to the open plains to find food. Black-tailed deer are part of the mule species found in western North America, specifically in the Pacific Northwest and Northern California regions. But these types of deer can also be found in western Oregon and Washington. The black-tailed deer was initially believed to be a subspecies of the North American mule deer. Comprehensive research has determined that the mating of the black-tailed bucks and the whitetail gives rise to the mule deer. Habitat: black-tailed deer live in the temperate rainforest, and clearings are caused by forest fires or logging. Additionally, the mammal, which weighs from 30 to 210 kilograms, is also confined to the Pacific Northwest Islands and the western slopes of the Coast Mountain Range. Fallow deer prides itself in the elegant spotted coat-like covering. You can easily identify the fallow deer as it has a longer tail than most other types of deer. Additionally, the medium-sized animal has a light chestnut-brown coat with white spots during summer, and a duller gray-brown coat in winter. Fallow deer are social creatures and live in herds of up to 50. The male deer grows palm-like antlers, which they shed every year. Fallow deer are mostly found in farmlands, woodland, grassland, towns, and gardens, as well as moorland and heathland. Thorold's deer, also known as the white-lipped deer, the large and striking animal, weighs between 130 to 140 kilograms when fully grown. The deer's muzzle is all white, and their eyes have different white eye rings. White patches of fur are found on the chin and the throat. Also, these mammals boast of broad and large hooves that enable them to climb through rough terrain. Habitat: the white-lipped deer are generally found on high hills and mountains, covered with forest, shrubs, willows, and meadows. Also, the deer fancies high and open fields, usually above 11,500 feet above sea level. Sambar deer have numerous subspecies that differ in appearance and size. A male adult sambar deer weighs approximately 550 kilograms. They have a thick coat of long, rough hair, which forms tight curls around the neck, particularly the males. You can tell apart the males by their antlers, which are somewhat darker and bigger than those of the females. Habitat: sambar deer are mostly nocturnal, and they rest during the day under the cover of heavy forest. The animals congregate near water sources and are great swimmers. They can also be found in dry deciduous forest, lake edges, swamps, scrub patches, or pine forests.